13 WMAZ Morning starts now.
Good Thursday morning, Central Georgia. Rain is moving to Central Georgia now with more on the way later. I'll have today's timing of the rain that's coming up.
Plus, a man accused of grabbing a donation jar from a charity. We'll tell you where it happened. Plus,
you will hear everything from a beautiful angelic sound to a razzmatazz showgirl sound in this. There's tap dancing nuns, there are nuns with feather boas.
And a comedy musical is setting stage in Macon soon. What you can expect to see from Mercer's production, all coming up.
And the ComicCon is happening right here in Central Georgia. We share what you can find at what, as organizers call, their biggest event yet. Good morning, Central Georgia. You're taking a live look over downtown Macon, where in about an hour we should be seeing the sun coming out. But right now your time is 6:31. I'm Ashlyn Webb.
And I'm TJ Anthony. It is a nice day. It's going to be a good Thursday.
Yes.
It is, as Wanya would say, in honor of Wanya, Baby Friday.
It really is.
Yes. Taylor Stephenson, what's going out there? What's going on out there?
It's just humid. When I walked out, I was like, ooh, it feels like spring or summer because of how high the humidity was and also how warm it is outside. You will need an umbrella, though. Rain is going on in Central Georgia now, with more rain coming later throughout the day. Right now, we're dry in Macon, though, super warm. Low 60s, have not dropped below the 60s today. I'm gonna make sure that we're not hitting any record high low temperatures for today, because this is around our average high temperature for mid-January, upper 50s, low 60s. So it's going to be a warm day regardless of how you put it. 59 degrees now in Milledgeville, 61 in Roberta, 61 now in Montezuma, and 60 in Americus. Dew point temperatures are up, meaning it's very humid outside, which is also helping with some rain activity. Now we have some showers in the Crawford, Upson, and Taylor counties. Moderate downpours are going on now. That's a story that could happen for a lot of Central Georgia today, all along this frontal system making its way into parts of Georgia now. I'll have the full forecast that comes up in a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Taylor. This morning, a man is locked up after getting accused of stealing a donation jar.
Yeah, investigators say 41-year-old Durante Marquis Smith entered the Rescue Mission Bargain Center off Napier Avenue and took the donation jar. They say when employees confronted him, he then threatened them and ran off with the money. Deputies arrested Smith, and a short time later, he's charged with robbery and intimidation. Right now, he's in jail with no bond. And this morning, a man is now dead after an overnight shooting in Macon. The Bibb County Sheriff's Office says it happened just before 2 a.m. on the 2300 block off Lincoln Street. Someone found the man shot in his chest sitting behind the wheel of his car. Doctors then pronounced him dead at the hospital. We'll get his name once the family gets notified. If you have any information to help solve this case, make sure to call Macon Regional Crime Stoppers at 1-877-68-CRIME.
We now know the identity of a man killed in a crash in Houston County. Houston County Coroner James Williams said Brandon Buford of Warner Robins died after a wreck on Highway 247 near the Bibb County line. Williams said the accident happened around 6:40 Tuesday night. Buford was 34. This morning, we've got more information about a crash that caused a tie-up on Gray Highway. We first broke news of the tie-up for you yesterday morning. It turns out it sent one man to the hospital in critical condition and also left two others with more minor injuries. It happened as 40-year-old Delmas Benegas of Macon was trying to make a left turn onto Gray Highway from Wood Valley Road. He pulled out in front of a car driven by 27-year-old Adarius Rains, also of Macon. The cars crashed and a 51-year-old man riding with Benegas got hurt, and as the last report was in critical condition. The crash slowed traffic on Gray Highway for several hours. Right now, a Warner Robins man is dealing with serious burns after an apartment fire there. The Warner Robins Fire Department says it happened at the Richmond Apartments on Fagan Mill Road near Houston Lake Road early Tuesday morning. An air ambulance took the victim to a Georgia burn center. Rescuers did not release his name. Fire investigators believe the fire started in the living room. The fire also damaged the apartments on either side of the victim's apartments.
The time is now 6:35. Last year in Bibb County, we saw 13 teens between the age of 15 and 18 die in homicides. What would Dr. Martin Luther King say about the gun violence seen all too often among our community teens? This week on Central Georgia Focus, we hear some thoughts from Bibb County students who participated in last week's annual 2023 MLK oratorical competition. They say MLK would be very disappointed today because young people are not valuing his work or message.
People just treat each other how they want to treat each other. But I know growing up, I used to hear this saying, you know, I was always raised, treat others how you want to be treated.
Bullying is still out here also. And I feel like, is we need to learn how to treat one another.
You can hear the entire conversation and interview with these amazing Bibb County students through our 13 WMAZ app on your Amazon Fire Stick or Roku device.
Across the state, leaders of Georgia's public universities and technical colleges are sending a strong message to state lawmakers. They warn their schools could be negatively impacted by budget decreases based on declining enrollment. University System Chancellor Sonny Perdue appealed to lawmakers during budget hearings on Wednesday to increase how much the state pays toward faculty salaries and building upkeep. Declining state funding could lead to a combination of tuition increases, employee cuts, and program closures at colleges across the state. Family and friends said a final goodbye to University of Georgia staffer Chandler LaCroix at First Baptist Church in Toccoa. LaCroix died in a car crash hours after the Bulldogs championship parade. The crash also killed football player Devin Willock. 2 others were also injured. Warren McClendon was released from the hospital, and Tory Bowles is still in critical condition.
A Georgia State Patrol trooper is in the hospital and a suspect is dead after a shooting in southeast Atlanta. It happened as law enforcement officers carried out a, quote, clearing operation in a wooded area in DeKalb County. When someone fired shots at them, the spot is the site of a planned Atlanta public safety facility. The GBI says officers then returned fire and killing the suspect. Now, it's one of several clashes between protesters and police there recently. Protesters set up a camp in the woods there. The hurt trooper underwent surgery at Grady Hospital. The Georgia Aquarium is releasing brand new resident passes for Georgians. And guess what? They're the same price as one-day tickets. The pass provides unlimited general admission for all of 2023. So the pass is $47.99 plus tax. You can get one between now and February 15th. There's other year-round ticket options with enhancements, but this is a single ticket day cost for the whole year. Now visit the aquarium's website to buy the tickets. And guess what? Madonna is returning to the stage. The superstar announced dates for the upcoming Celebration Tour, which celebrates her 4 decades of music. The tour kicks off July 15th. She'll be in Atlanta performing at the State Farm Arena on September 5th. Tickets go on sale Friday. Well, Ashton, are you going to go? Can we see you there?
That sounds fun to me. I'd want to go. Well, listen up, Maconites. A big ComicCon convention is coming to you. It's ComicCon's 5th time in town. Organizers plan for it to be their biggest event yet. More than 20 vendors and 15 artists are slated to be there. 6 industry guests are making appearances, like illustrator and colorist D. Michael Watkins.
If you like comic books, it's definitely a good place to come out, try to find some hidden gems, maybe pick up books that you're missing in your collection as well.
Now, dressing up as your favorite characters is strongly encouraged. They're hoping to grab a group picture. It's Saturday at the Anderson Conference Center off of Eisenhower Parkway. Admission is $5. Children's age 12 and under get in for free. Now, I know a lot of you guys are heading out the door right now. We have a traffic alert for you this morning in Macon. One lane on the I-16 westbound bridge deck near exit 2 is closed for repairs. The outside lane is closed until the repairs are finished. Workers expect to get that done by tomorrow afternoon. They say you can expect delays and you need to drive slowly through work areas.
And a new leader is directing Baldwin County schools. You'll hear about the new position and how it'll make a difference in students and staff safety. Plus, it is time for Scene 13. This week, we take you to one of the longest off-Broadway shows at Mercer. Stay with us for the story that's coming up at about 6:45. Taylor?
I mean, it is just so warm outside. I cannot get up. But I actually really like warm temperatures in the morning.
Yes.
It's just really nice.
I think that's one of the things that I love about Georgia so much. I mean, the fact that it's getting into the 70s in January.
Yes.
I can't believe it, but it's awesome.
I don't know. Walking out of the door and it's sticky, like you walk out of the door, you're already sweating,
like
bugs are
too.
attacking you. You said I like that too.
Yeah, I'm the warm weather girl.
I like cold
too.
weather.
The fact that I'm wearing sleeveless right now, I'm like, I love it. It's January.
And it's nice, but then also when it comes to Central Georgia, we always get, and Georgia in general, we always get a cost. It can't just be warm and sunny. It has to be warm and rainy or cold, brutal cold. But right now, today's one of those days where it's going to be really nice and warm. but also rainy. And we have rain going on now in central Georgia. A live look shows you that Dublin is staying dry, dark, but very warm. A few people are already out there on their work commute. For me, I, again, love the warmth and humidity. I actually rolled down the windows into work this morning. I may be a little bit crazy. Upper 50s right now in Dublin area wide. We're seeing some of the 50s and 60s. 60 now in Gray, 59 in Jeffersonville, 58 in Warner Robins, and 52 in Fort Valley. Current temperatures, again, really warm thanks to a southerly flow bringing that warm, moist air into the Gulf from the Gulf of Mexico. Live satellite and radar shows you a big parent low, bringing a lot of snow to parts of the Midwest. Obviously too warm down here to get that, but we are seeing some rain across parts of North and now central Georgia this morning. Zooming in closer, we have some rain now going on in parts of Crawford counties, Upson counties, now exiting Taylor counties. We're also seeing it in North Macon County and heading into Peach County. If this rain holds together, Bibb County, you're up next for some of this rain, as well as Monroe County. So I-75 could become a little bit slick. So just be careful as you're heading out and about for work and school this morning. Future View shows that a lot of us will see the warm temperatures and rain this afternoon. We'll have that line, very thin line of showers rolling through along that cold front. Thankfully, this cold front will be weakening as it moves across Georgia. High temperatures today will be in the upper 60s, low 70s. A moderate downpour is possible, like we are seeing now. But that cold front will bring a lot drier air for just a brief moment for central Georgia. Some of us in our northwestern counties could see a little bit of sunshine before we call it an end to Thursday. Friday, though, looks so gorgeous behind this cold front, but much cooler than today. Temperatures in the morning will start off in the upper 30s, low 40s. By lunchtime, we're seeing those mid 50s with lots of sunshine. Some more clouds roll in Friday afternoon, but high temperatures will still make it into those mid 60s. The cloud cover is ahead of another low pressure system. This one will ride the Gulf of Mexico, bringing more rain chances in for Saturday and Sunday. The heaviest rain will come on Sunday morning. Maybe a rumble of thunder or two is possible. High temperatures will fall from the 70s today to the 50s by Saturday. We'll stay in the 50s and 60s after that.
Thanks, Taylor. Some sad news out of Dooley County this morning. Last night, Dooley police say K9 Zara has died. She's pictured with her handler, Deputy Stephen Peavy. Her end of watch was yesterday. Crisp County Sheriff's Office posted this photo of the two on their Facebook page, offering their condolences. We're back after this.